Hi guys! So my name is Nina and I am the co-creator of the Cosmic Rewire, and I wanted to just hop on because we were planning on both getting on and talking about prosperity and money and abundance, and there was a few little glitches, so I wanted to pop on and just talk about more of the energy side of this subject. When this subject was actually voted as a topic that you guys wanted to talk about. And so Rebecca and I really started to dive into this and look at all the different angles of this topic. And I asked my guides to really work with the energy part of it, show me the energy side of, money and abundance. And what came up first was that money blueprint. And I wanted to see the money blueprint as energy. So the way that I saw it was green, like it was green with information in the blueprint. And I thought, oh, that's funny. Green, money's green, of course. But that wasn't the case. It wasn't green because of money. The reason why it was green was they wanted to really impress upon me the fact that the heart chakra plays a huge part in our ability to receive. And as the days went on and I kept going deeper and deeper into it, I kept being pulled to different things. Like I was being pulled to write a letter to someone who had caused me some pain in the past, something that I felt like I had healed. I didn't need to deal with it anymore. Not a big deal. And they kept pulling me to write a letter, and I was like, I don't really feel like I need to write a letter. Like, why are you trying to get me to write a letter? And then I jumped on the computer and I saw this post, this old post that Rebecca had made months ago, and it only showed me like one little part of this post, and it said, is it Zadkiel, the archangel, and it was talking about forgiveness and mercy and compassion, and that he was also the angel, excuse me, the angel to help you bring in abundance and prosperity. And I thought, okay, here's the deal. I was really underestimating how important the heart chakra is when it comes to receiving abundance and money. And it makes perfect sense now, because your heart chakra, in order for it to be balanced, it has to be both receiving and giving. And we seem to be really good with the giving part, especially as empaths. Like, we're so easy to give. But when it comes to ourselves, sometimes it's not as easy to receive, and you have to have that receiving and giving. So working on some of those things, working on compassion, working on forgiveness, working on mercy actually helps to bring in that abundance and that money that you're looking for. And so there was also other things that they showed me in regards to energy work and things that you could do, and your hand chakras, but they really wanted to bring out how the heart plays into it, and how to connect your hand chakras with your heart and actually bringing in abundance. So one thing that I wanted to share with you is there's a way that they showed me to run energy. And I know some of you work with energy, and so you can do this on your own, and some of you may prefer that someone do it for you. But what you can do is actually take your hands and stick your hands straight out, or you can have them down, however you feel comfortable, and go into more of a meditative state, and imagine bringing in source energy down into your hands. I start with my left hand. So bring it into your left hand. That is more of my left, I feel, is more the feminine side, the receiving. So bring that source energy down into your left hand, and then pull it all the way through up to your shoulders, around your back, and have it go down to your heart chakra. And imagine your heart chakra spinning, clockwise. There's green energy in there moving around. And imagine bringing in that source energy and just healing, helping to heal, helping to release, helping to forgive, helping to take down any of the walls that we've built around our heart chakra. I know that seems to be the first place that we go when we're hurt, is to kind of build up those little walls to help protect ourselves. And make sure that you see the heart chakra just open and flowing energy. And then take your right hand and bring source energy into your right hand and pull it all the way through your arm, all the way up and around, back down to your heart chakra, and do the same thing. And you can even repeat, I am worthy to receive. I am worthy to receive all of the abundance, all of the financial security, all of the money for my needs. And it's actually a really good energy exercise to do. And we've actually worked this into some of the energy work that we've been doing with the Cosmic Rewires, and we felt like it would be perfect to add it to the Crystalline Group Rewire and kind of do some of these energy, moving energy in a certain way to help you with your abundance. So we're going to be adding that. It feels like you guys are really pulled to this topic. It feels like you could use it as soon as possible. And we were thinking maybe, further out that we would start working with this. But we're going to just put it in and go with where the energy is telling us to go and add it to the Crystalline DNA Rewire that we're doing. Oh my goodness, 12. So it's coming up here really soon. We're going to start diving in and doing some of these energy exercises with the abundance and money that we've been shown, and we're just going to add it into the rewire, or to the DNA crystalline rewire that we're going to be doing this month. So if you want to or interested in having this work done, it's going to just be added to the DNA crystalline rewire, so you can do that, or you can work on the exercise that I showed you. But it also takes you doing some more work on yourself and your feelings around money, how you feel around money. When we talk about that money blueprint, and Rebecca has mentioned this, it is really formed by the time you're 6 years old. So from the time you're a child till you're 6 years old, you've already got your views on money in this money blueprint. And when you're at that age, from 2 to 6, you're operating from more of a subconscious level. You're in like a theta state of mind. So your subconscious is taking in information. It's not going through any kind of a filter or an ego type conscious as it does when you get older, and it's just taking it in. That's why people say it's so much easier to program, if you're trying to program someone when they're younger than when they're older, because they're just accepting that information as pretty much fact. They're not refuting it. So anything that you picked up during that age is in you. And even if you don't remember the words, the feelings are associated to money are still staying in your energy and in your cells. So you have to get to the bottom of what those stories are so that you can start to reprogram what has already been programmed and decide the way that you want to feel about money so you can match to that frequency. So to give you a good example, one of the first things that I remember as a child was being told that money is the root of all evil. So if you think about that without your filtering, you're able to reason on that. You think money is evil. Money is the root of all evil. And if you have money, then you probably are coming from an evil place. Or the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And it makes it feel like, okay, well, if you're rich, then you're taking something away from the poor. You're actually making it to where they're more poor because, there's not enough money to go around. So the rich is just going to get richer and the poor is going to get poorer. That's the way a child may think about that. Or if you always remember your parents arguing about money, but you don't know why, sometimes you may feel yourself getting anxious around money. Even if you do have money, you just feel like there's an anxiety attached to it, and anxiety is not great when it comes to frequencies and what energy anxiety brings in when you're trying to bring in abundance. So that's what our plan is. Things have changed. You kind of just have to go with the flow. We feel like you really need this money work now. So, do the exercises. We're going to post more information that we've learned about money and money mindset and the frequency of money. And, do the exercises. We'll add it to the crystalline DNA. It just feels right. So we love you so much. And you can post any kind of question that you want to in the group. It's private and it will never be public and it will never be shared. But tell us your thoughts around money, how you feel, if you really do feel like you need this now, as opposed to maybe, next year. Let us know and share your thoughts with us. We love you.